Good evening, everybody. Larry, Nancy, congratulations, and thank you very much for inviting us this evening. It's great to be a part of this. Recently, I was on a panel down in Florida, and they were talking about small businesses and the success and the hard work that it takes to succeed. The person that was on the panel, thankfully, actually, I went before them. He was from Harvard. So I got to go before him, so I was actually kind of pleased. And one of the things that I was shocked by were the statistics. When it comes to a small business, they say 50% fail within the first 5 years. Then it staggers down even further. But only 30% of any business started today passes 10 years. The really scary statistic to me was that if a business does not expand within the first 5 years, the failure rate goes to 94%. So that being said, and here we are at a 20-year anniversary, that's a testament to you, your family, and actually all of you for being part of this team. So you should all give yourself a round of applause. I was chatting with Larry and Paige early and really getting the background. We've been working with you guys for a few years, and I found out some of the history. The fact that you started this business out of your basement, you kind of look at things and say, wow, and here we are and look at the room and look at the employees. And I think back to 1999 because I'm an industry veteran as well too. And the tools that they have today for realtors with Zillow and Redbook and Redbrick or whatever it is, and it's easier, but in some ways you look back and you say, we might have had less and it took more. So, I thought about the tools that were there in 1999, and I said you had a flip phone, you had a pager, and you had a fax machine with paper in it that would actually, you'd have to reload sometimes. And if you had a fancy printer and it was color, you were getting 10 pages a minute. The ads had to be into Harmon Homes and on a Wednesday or Realtor Book, and if they weren't, you missed a week and you felt like you missed a month. So again, that discipline and hard work and the sacrifices you made, I think, are tremendous, and you really deserve a round of applause for it. So, now what you don't know is that Nancy gave me address to your Rolodex, and for those of you who don't remember what a Rolodex is, and what we used to do, as even in the finance side of it, is stuff envelopes with information and mail them out. Not a blast, not an email, not a drip campaign, not a website. It was put it in the mail and hope it worked. So I went through the website, I went through the Rolodex, and I sent out about 1,000 letters. And I got back 2. So I just thought I would read them for you, because some of them are really interesting, Larry. Dear Anthony, thank you for asking about Larry. I really don't have much to say about him because Kelly is my favorite child. Love, Kelly's mom. P.S. Your dad is happy you named your business after him. I got nothing for you on that one, Larry. I'm sorry. And the second one, this one was even better. Hey, Anthony, please say hi to my cousin Larry and ask him if he could loan me $350. Cousin Al. So Al, if you're here, Larry's right there. But imagine that this is what we had to do to try to get business. And 20 years later, we're here. So we're going to do a raffle in a minute, but Larry, I got you RHF is giving you, I should say, a 20-year bottle of port wine. And the reason why we didn't give you the 30 is because we want to be back here in 10 years. So if you can make that happen, we'd appreciate it. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much for having us.
So I'm going to read off of what he has. Anyway, again, thank you. Right now we're going to ask Shannon to come up. She is an agent for many years, and she has some stuff to say and do.
Okay, well, I didn't really prepare anything. But my phone number, if you're not working with an agent, is 845-699-0531. If you'd like to list, I'm the top agent in the office. But no, Larry and Nancy, congratulations on 20 years. I am so happy to be a part of it. You'll hear a little bit from me in the video, but we had put together a little something for the two of you to kind of celebrate those 20 years.
Congratulations, Larry and Nancy, 20 years, wow. Back in 2000, we were buying houses and I was your client. Today, I'm a salesperson for you. You guys have taught me so much, and working on, trying to be top agent with your help. And thank you for the opportunity, and the best of wishes to you, and thank you very much.
What's up, everybody? Super excited to do this video. Shannon instructed me we had the Curasi logo in the background, so I hope this works. I got as many as I could together, and I hope this looks all right. But I don't even know where to start, and it's very hard to get me speechless. But I met Larry and Nancy as my friends. Like, it's not like I walked in the office and they were my realtors, or we were friends first. They were actually customers of mine. And it evolved. They became my realtors, and I was proud of that. I bragged, like, yeah, I'm working with Curasi. Like, it was such a big deal to me, and it was a great transaction. And then when Larry and Nancy came to me and asked me to be one of the realtors, it was like such an honor. It was such a privilege. I was so excited, but I didn't know what was going to come of it. They were the ones that saw the potential, and they were the ones that changed my life and changed my family's life. 20 years of doing that for not just me and my family, but all your families and tons of other families that they've sold houses to and done real estate for is a great thing to celebrate. I'm proud to be part of that for even the small time that I've worked here. And I hope that 20 years from now, we're celebrating 40 years, I'm on the next video. But it's just such an honor to be here, and such an honor to work for this company and to work with such great realtors and such great staff. I love you, Larry and Nancy. My family loves you. You mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for the privilege of being part of this company, and thank you for this company. Take care.
Larry and Nancy, congratulations for this wonderful achievement. So as you know, I've been a realtor since 1994. I've had the opportunity to meet many brokers and work under a few of them. In all my years, I have never met brokers who are so present, so helpful, innovative, and supportive as you, Larry and Nancy. So I wish you many more years of professional growth and much success. as well as personal joy every day.
Hi, Nancy and Larry. I want to congratulate the both of you on your 20-year anniversary. It's just truly amazing, and it has been a wonderful ride. I want to start off with our office, we have a tremendous support system. Absolutely love everyone, all the girls in there, and they're extremely helpful all the time. Nancy and Larry, you have provided us with extreme technology, innovative ways, our training systems, our classes that we provide all of the agents, our mentorship, and I'm so proud to be part of many aspects of Curasi. And I have to thank you and Larry for all of my success. You are always there for me. You're always supporting. Both of you are truly amazing, and this is the best company that I think is out there. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And again, congratulations.
Congratulations, Larry and Nancy, on your 20-year anniversary. I could not be happier to be here at this point to celebrate with the two of you, and of course all of our amazing agents and staff that we have within our office. I am honored to say that I had the ability to start with you 7 years ago when you had hired me to be an admin in your office, and then 2 years later I had obtained my real estate license and had learned everything through being within that office. And then about 2 years ago, I had started full-time with you, and I can never look back. It was the most amazing decision that I have ever made. I absolutely love you guys. You have inspired me to continue to learn and grow. Now I am one of your trainers, which has been even more of a blessing for me because I am definitely a trainer at heart. And I want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for always being there for me whenever I need to call you, whenever I need to sit down with you to talk things through. I'm very grateful, and I'm so happy to have the opportunity to work with my mother full-time, with our mother-daughter duo, as you all know. I've learned so much from her, and you guys have given us that opportunity to continue to learn and grow. So thank you so much. I love you. And as I have told you before, you are not allowed to retire until I am ready to retire, because I need you to be there for me until, I'm 40, 50, 60, 70. What do you think? Something like that?
Oh, at least.
At least.
And Nancy, I'd like to just say again, too, that it has been an inspiration working with Shannon and you giving us the opportunity to team up together. So thank you for that opportunity.
Hi, my name's Dave Field. I've been working for Curasi Realty for almost 2 years, and I love it here. Both Larry and Nancy are awesome owners. I can call or text Larry at any time of the night or the morning, and he always picks up and gives me good guidance. Nancy is fantastic with helping me out with my marketing stuff. The office staff here is incredible. I call them a lot. They do a lot for us. They're very sweet people, and they actually, really help me with my business. So, great people. This is a great firm to work for. All the people are nice. When I first started, I got a lot of help from a lot of great people. And lastly, I'd like to say, when I first started here, I was clueless to the realty business, and all the people that worked here were such a great help. The trainers between Ann and Denise and Shannon and Ben, they were great. Ian was great. When I sat here trying to put in my first listing, Ian and Jeff were invaluable to me. And it's also great to know that although I can call Larry and Nancy at any time of the day, I can also call Denise and Ann, and I call Ian a lot, and Jeff, and it's just a great team, a good team vibe, and I love it here. Have a nice day.
Larry and Nancy, congratulations on 20 years. Because of your consistent motivation and enthusiasm, you have created a shelter under which all of us agents can quite comfortably do business, and I completely admire it. Thank you. Rock on for another 20 years.
Hey, I just want to take a second to say thank you to Larry and Nancy for giving me an opportunity to be a part of Curasi Realty. In the last 2.5 years, I've gotten off to a fast start, and then I don't think that I would have been able to be as successful if I had chosen to be part of any other brokerage aside from Curasi Realty. So thank you for all your time and help and training and support, and knowing that anytime I can give you guys a call, you're there to answer my questions, as crazy as they may be. So looking forward to future success. Thank you.
Curasi Realty is, in my opinion, one of the most comprehensive local agencies in the Hudson Valley. From their training of new agents to their support of their seasoned agents, they rock. No wonder why they're celebrating 20 years. Their ethics and morals are what have carried them to this point and which will transport them to their future successes. We love you, Larry and Nancy. Success in the future is all we wish for you.
Congratulations, Larry and Nancy, on 20 years in business, a highly successful business. You must be so proud. I've been with Curasi Realty now with Larry and Nancy for 5 years or so, and just really this has been my absolute favorite job I've ever had. Larry and Nancy are so supportive and encouraging, just like they are with the agents trying to build their businesses here, and just really been a wonderful experience working with them.
There's Jeff in the background. There you go.
Seller.
Yes, I gotta get an inspection tomorrow, and I'm gonna get donut while Dave's doing his video.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. All right, hi, my name's Dave Field. I've been here almost 2 years at Curasi Realty. I'm gonna have to cut that.
Oh no, don't no. What? Put your arm around me and stuff. What is this?
Shannon, I gotta wash this off. This is really too dirty. Larry, you'll kill me if I put a sign out like that. How dare they throw mud on my face?
Yeah, it's only on your face. It's not on mine. So I think that there's a little bit of an issue with that.
Yeah, don't stand in front of him and make him nervous.
This is
Now,
awesome.
down here, I'm sorry.
I can't do that. That's not gonna work.
The trainers. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you all so much. Again, congratulations to the two of you. To all of us, we're so happy to be a part of what an amazing company you guys have created. So thank you so much. And I would like to welcome Pedro back up.
All right, so it's me again. As you saw when you walked in, there was some cool things you could win. We're going to raffle them off now. We got Craig.
You want me to do it?
Who's going to pick? Oh, I get to pick?
Let Pedro pick. Hang on, let me get my glasses on so I can read.
You got to get the bifocals, the trifocals like me.
Let him decide who.
This one's for.
What's that for?
This is for the gift card.
That's the gift card? The gift card goes to Amy Estrada at Pivotal Software. It's actually up in the front, so you're going to have to sit tight.
Evan.
No, you got the gift card. It's actually, we have it up in the front, so just sit tight right here.
Okay, so now you're going to raffle off?
Now what are we doing, Craig? The bottle of bourbon? We should have had it over here. Does that say Denise Clancy?
Party at the Clancy's.
If you guys want to meet us up on the front to collect your prize, I think we got one more. Where you going?
One more. Evan, where you going? You got one more. Oh, jeez.
Now, I want to tell you, I have to admit that I did use Google for this, but I went online and I checked how much 50-inch TVs were back in 1999 when Larry first started. And I was chatting about him with it. And to get that same TV was, I think, $9,400. So whoever wins this, just remember, RHF gave you a $9,400 TV. Oh, Alex Estrada.
Yes.
All right, so if Alex, Denise, and Amy would like to join us in the front, we'll give you your prizes. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your night. I don't know who comes up next, so. Are we good? Yeah. All right. Enjoy the rest of the party. Thank you.
Yeah. Winning stuff is cool. Congratulations, everyone. Alex, Amy, party at the Clancy's. That's good stuff. So now it brings it to me. I don't like talking. But when it comes to Nancy and Larry, you have to figure things out because they are extraordinary people. They go out of their way to help everyone within the business, outside of the business, charities. They help me with one of my biggest things, Light It Up Blue. They are always front and center for anything that has to do with the community. They're just amazing. Again, I'm not a talker, so I made a little video from started from the bottom. Now we're here. I just want to put this little thing in there. The first house, they don't live there anymore. I just got to put that out there. So I made a little video, and again, I'm not a talker. So if you're a drinker and you want to take a shot for every time I say and slap my belly because I'm a mess, you're gonna get drunk tonight. So I'm just gonna walk over and play this little video. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's basically from the steps of that they all took. And I'm really glad to be part of it. I've been with them for 17 years, and I've seen the struggle. Tonight is a beautiful day, but to get here, nothing in life is ever easy. But if there's a problem, they can always solve it. And for that, I love them, and I'm going to go hit play. Or I could be here for another hour. Hey, welcome everybody. This is PG Wheel of Progress. I'm going to talk about a little bit of the success of Nancy and Larry and their offices. Behind me is where Nancy and Larry resided. They had this house built. Larry started his real estate office in the basement of this home. It was just him out there hustling, and then a lot of good times with the family here. 1999, we had New Year's Eve party here with the family, and at midnight, Larry decided to turn the lights off, freak the family out. I think that was the first time that Nancy wanted to kill him. Very successful here. He worked for Coors Light, which saddened me when he got into real estate, because then I lost all my free Coors Light stuff. But what can you do? Things happen. On to the next. So I'm back. Here we are at the very first Curasi Realty office. Good news, Larry sold the house, so he was able to buy a sign. This is our first sign that actually went right over there. Here is the best news. This is when I joined the company 17 years ago, and this is where they became very successful. Just kidding. We were right in here. The office was maybe 400 square feet, if that. Me, Nancy, Larry sat in there, and as they started growing, they moved upstairs and acquired maybe another 50 square feet. But this is where they franchised and became ERA Curasi Realty. Right in this office, they started expanding, and this is where you could have found 17 years ago, you could have found ERA Curasi Realty. A lot of good times, a lot of great stories, some not so great, but we pulled through and on to the next. So it's me again. Here we are on our 4th move. We acquired all of the upstairs. This is when Nancy and Larry started exploding. This is when everybody knew that Nancy and Larry were amazing brokers, and they just had to come. Again, you know, the other ones we showed, it was just us. We acquired this rental, and then we started booming. Agents started signing on. I believe they even acquired a business that was in Pine Bush here. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. But good things started happening here. This is where we started growing. We had like 10, 15 desks, and Nancy and Larry's office was separate. This is when we started growing and things got more exciting. Actually, this building behind me, I believe Larry sold to the seller. So it's just one of Larry's sales accomplishments, along with Nancy by his side. The next one is super exciting. We're gonna head over there, and I'll see you guys there. So here's one of the hopefully final moves, but you never know with Curasi Realty because they keep growing and growing. Right here is our home base, 2019 home base. We've been here for several years. They always were against renting, and from the last building to here, they bought this land, they built it from the ground up. Little fun fact, I'm pretty sure that we are looking at the side of the house. They poured the foundation incorrectly, and Larry had to switch things around with Nancy. You know, there's no problem that these two can't resolve. They figured it all out, and the front of the house is facing that way, I believe. But anyway, this is home base. Right now, from the other locations, we went from 10, 15, 20 agents to now they have, I think, 80, 90, maybe 100 agents. The sky's the limit with these two. They never stop working hard for us. I can't say enough, but in the 17 years doing this, it has been amazing. We've seen the good, the bad, the better, the better, the better. It's gonna just keep getting better. Wishing you another 20 years of success. I love you so much. And I got a couple people that want to congratulate you as well. I hope everybody's having a great night, and see you on the dance floor.
Congratulations, Nancy and Lawrence.
Happy 20s.
Hi, Nancy and Lawrence. Congratulations. We are so proud of you guys. Cheers in your 20 years.
Happy. Congratulations.
We love you.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Congratulations on your 20 years in business. I'm so proud of you. Thank you to all of the agents that have stuck with them for all of these years. You guys have done an amazing job keeping them focused and motivated, and they could not have come this far without you, so thank you. Enjoy, celebrate. You all deserved it. And Mom and Dad, I love you so much. You have been such an inspiration to me in my career, and thank you for being my mentors this whole time.
Hi, Nancy and Lawrence. Happy anniversary. God bless you both.
Hi, Nancy and Lawrence. We would have loved to be there with you, but we just wanted to say that in these 20 years, we've seen how you built a very strong foundation, because as you know, that is the start of a home. And in your case, it's building a business. And may your foundation keep growing strong. And we just wanted to say,
Congratulations.
I could not be prouder than them. Yes, they are my family. That's my sister. That's my bro. I have no words on how much they've grown and done so much for the community and themselves and for everyone. I love you guys, and I'm glad to be behind you and watch everything. You teach me a lot. You've helped me grow in life. I love you. Right now, I want to introduce to you Nancy and Larry Curasi. We can get louder than that. We can get louder. We can get louder. We can get louder. We can get louder.
Beautiful. Okay, so someone should have advised me to go first because this is tough. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. I'm so full of emotion right now. Thank you, Shannon, for taking the lead on that, and all of you for putting that together. That was so beautiful, and that is just going to be another treasured memory for us. You guys are just awesome. So it's going to be really hard now, huh? Larry and I would like to welcome everyone this evening to the Curasi Realty 20 Years in Business celebration. I want to take a moment to recognize a few people and companies. The West Hills Country Club for this beautiful venue. We couldn't have picked a better place. Isn't it beautiful? Mike Ruzzi for the entertainment. And I'm definitely dancing tonight, so all my dancing buddies, get ready. Pioneer Media for the photography and the videography. My sister Mary Ann Figueroa for the beautiful centerpieces. Could they not be any better? Aren't they beautiful? Each table has different items. It's a townhouse and a log cabin and a multifamily and for a starter. She even has a starter home. So if you still have your cards in front of you, and we do promise to feed you very soon, the program cards, if you turn them around, because you know at Curasi Realty we're very, very competitive. And we always have some goodies for you. So if it says Curasi Realty on the back of your program card, well, you've just closed on your first birdhouse. And you'll get to take that home at the end of the evening. If your program card reads Once Upon a Time, you are the winners of the book storage box. We got winners. And if your card reads Best Agents, you will get to take home the beautiful flower autumn centerpieces that were made for us by our very own sales agent, Steve Morgan. Thank you. Thank you to all who helped sponsor our event this evening. Our bronze sponsors, Walk Hill Valley Federal Savings and Loan, RBT, RDAC, Superior Mortgage Company, Johnson, Foley, and Sirigliano. Our silver sponsors, Hunter Insurance, A-Star, Kennedy Landscaping, Strictly Septics, Prime Lending, John J. Ravella, Esquire. And thank you to our platinum sponsors, Craig Geo and Residential residential home funding. Sorry, I'm still emotional. Thank you, and thank you for being here, all of you. Thank you for your sponsorship. To our family who came from near and far, the Curasis, no words for how much we love all of you. And I just have to mention that my in-laws, who I adore, will be celebrating 50 years of marriage in December. I love you. Thank you. The Garcias, los adoro, siempre en familia. You know that. And our friends who are like family, that I just realized that there's still a potential with these two little ones to actually seal that. To our team, our sales associates, your spouses and your guests that always celebrate with us. You're very much a part of everything that we do. We love you, and our employees, your dedication. Thank you for being here, and everyone for being here this evening. We're so, so honored. And I know that Larry feels the same way.
So you know my public speaking. Everybody, I just want to tell you thank you so much for coming out and spending this special evening with us. It means so much to us to watch those videos with what you guys did and what you put together. It's just absolutely amazing. It brought tears to my eyes. I had to do everything I can to hold back because it's just, you don't realize what you've gone through until you see something like that, and it brings you back. So thank you so much for putting that together. And with that, we have a story to tell, and I have no one better to tell that story than not only my beautiful wife, but my wonderful business partner, Nancy. So here's our story.
I hope I do you justice. Reaching anniversary milestones are a way to take a moment to recollect memories and reflect on the journey that brought us here. A journey that many of you in this room shared with us from the very beginning and are still sharing with us today. We'd like to take a moment to tell you a little bit about that story, the Curasi Realty story. Chapter 1, Larry. Once upon a time, a young girl met this young man who was in the process of purchasing his first home. It was supposed to be his bachelor pad, but then he met me. After a few short months of dating, he asked me to live in that home with him. I said no. In typical Larry fashion, he renegotiated to try and close that deal. He proposed on Valentine's Day. And then I said yes, and we moved into that home. While we both worked with other companies and had other careers, Larry's passion for real estate continued. One day, after we came home from work, he began to tell me about this house that was 3 streets away and that we should buy. It's a great investment, he said. And it's a great deal. It was an estate sale, he said. He continued to tell me that it had great structure. We all know what that means. And once renovated, it was going to be a great rental income property. He said he made an appointment to see it the next day with the realtor. The next day, he took me to the property that was going to be a great investment in our future, I took one step in and proceeded with caution, carefully, one step at a time, inwardly cringing for those who know me. And I continued going through the showing of this multifamily house just to appease him. All the while he shared his vision, a vision that I desperately tried to see myself but could not. I continued through the house repeating, "Are you sure? Are you really sure you want to take this on?" We purchased the house, and he completed the very first renovation and restoration project, working on it himself, tirelessly in the evenings and on the weekends. That is Larry. The most heartwarming memory for me is how he always bribed our Ariel to a trip to the ice cream stand if he could just stop into Home Depot to get some supplies really quickly. And how on the way he would point out every multifamily and reiterate to her over and over, "Imagine owning that. Imagine owning that." She now jokes it back with him, pointing out every building, multifamily, and house when we're in Palm Beach, teasing, "Imagine owning that." Daddy? The project was completed, and we still own that property today. And he was right. It has proven to be a great investment. By the way, our Ariel could not be here with us, and that video just made my day. But she has her own accomplishments. She's an executive baking and pastry chef, in case we've never mentioned that. And you can see Larry later because he still carries a full photo album on his phone of all her creations. Larry continued his interest in real estate and went on to get his real estate license so that he could have access to view the properties as soon as they came on the market. At that time, the class was not available online. And I sat beside him at Orange County Community College for a semester until we finished it, and we both passed. But he went on to get his real estate license, and I did not, because I never thought that I would ever need to be licensed. I didn't realize at that time that taking that course was actually going to be a future for waiting for me as well. When Larry was first licensed in 1997, the brokerage he signed with was Curasi Realty. And his broker was Carmen Panaro. He worked with Carmen in his office with Carmen's wife, Carol, for 2 years. Yes, Carmen sadly passed away in 2012. But we are so honored to have Carol here to celebrate with us this evening. Where is Carol sitting? Thank you, Carol, for being here tonight. Larry had so much respect for Carmen, and he learned a lot from him. I just learned a few weeks ago that when Larry went to work for Carmen, Carmen was celebrating 20 years in real estate. His legacy helped guide our journey, and we'll never forget him. Larry, while still holding his other job, excelled in real estate business at Curasi Realty, and even earning association awards in the first year he was a realtor, and each year after that. This was the beginning of something really great for us. Chapter 2. Nancy. Be afraid. Trata de hacer las cosas bien y todo saldrá bien. Translates to, just try and do things right and everything will come out right. Words I live by and were drilled into me by my father and to my siblings. My mothers were a little bit different. May she rest in peace. No one gets to watch American Bandstand until this house is cleaned from top to bottom. Got it? So to my staff and agents, if you are wondering why I run a tight ship, there you have it. After a couple of years, one day Larry came home from work and began to share with me an idea he had. He said, Nancy, I think I want to open up my own brokerage. So he did. That was 1999, and that was the beginning of Curasi Realty. After a short, successful beginning, alone, Larry worked in the office alone, others started wanting to join him and Curasi Realty. And Larry asked me to come and help him. I welcomed and was excited about the opportunity. We made a commitment together that we would work very hard and offer a brokerage that benefited our sales agents and gave the best customer experience. In 2001, I also began the process of taking the real estate licensing class again, so I could obtain my license. I joined him, and together we combined the incredible passion and knowledge of real estate that Larry has, and my passion for building the elements of a small business. Chapter 3, Curasi Realty. In those first years of Curasi Realty, we went on to accomplish many things. Larry served on the multiple listing board of directors for 10 years. I've always been so proud of that. And tonight, we're so honored that we have members of our Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors and Hudson Gateway MLS with us to celebrate tonight with us. Ann Gardy, Chief Operating Officer. We love you since we were OCAR, right? Ron Garfalo, HGAR President. Jeff Farnell, MLS Secretary. And our very special Marianne Turcasio, Board Director. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here this evening. It means the world to us. We went on to attend many real estate conferences. We went to San Diego, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Austin, Orlando, so many wonderful cities around the country, and we never missed one. We went from our still agent, still with us today, and he better be because he's my brother, to many sales associates who have joined us as recently as 2 weeks ago and are celebrating with us here today. A funny story about that. On that day, 2 weeks ago, when they joined, I had 3 new sales associates scheduled for their one-on-one, which is a new agent orientation meeting that they do with me. It is absolutely one of the best things I love to do, and it gives me so much joy because I get to connect with them and really get to know them and welcome them into our company. But on that day, I was not well. So I planned to meet with the first agent at 11 a.m., rush to urgent care, get meds, get better, and meet with my agents at 6 p.m. I thought I had plenty of time, and you know how I am with my scheduling. I tried. I got to urgent care, business clothes, high heels, hair perfect, dying. And they took me right in. I explained my ailments and said to the doctor, who I absolutely love now, she was phenomenal, I said, I have to get better, like, fast. I have a 6 p.m. appointment, and I cannot cancel. And by the way, I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow, and I also have to get on a plane. So she looked at me with a face, and she said, oh, so you think you're Superwoman? Set me off the rails chuckling. I loved her. She said, well, I guess it takes one to know one. I'll see what I can do. She went on to advise that the nurses in the Bay wanted to know if I was the realtor. Oh, name recognition. I'm starting to feel better already. I said, why, as a matter of fact, I'm Nancy Curasi, and my husband, Larry, and I own Curasi Realty. Oh, okay, she says. So she ordered the IV meds and sent the nurse in to administer it, who then began to say, your company sold my mother-in-law's house as an estate sale 11 years ago. And our realtor was Metzi Schmall. True story. Proud moment, my friends. If we can accomplish anything after a sale, it's to be remembered. And that 6 p.m. appointment meeting was with our newest sales associates who are here today, a fabulous couple, Rosario and Fabian Burgos. They're here. And I hope that you never noticed how sick I was. But I made it. We purchased and merged other local real estate companies through the years. And many of those agents are still with us today. We affectionately call them our Pine Bush office. And of course, the broker and agents of Sincata Realty. Their broker, Terry Sincata, could not be with us today, but she sends her well wishes. We went on to join a major franchise where we quickly achieved their top 200 real estate company ratings. And in the last 5 years of being with them, reached top 100 real estate companies nationally. We returned to operating as an independent brokerage in 2017, and it didn't take long for leading real estate companies of the world to reach out to us and ask us to become members. And it all came through a relationship that started out as a referral. Through this amazing organization, we have recreated our relocation services department and are able to continue assisting customers, friends, and family to find real quality real estate professionals anywhere in the country or in the world. And many of those friends, clients, and family members have used our services, are here celebrating with us today, and we appreciate that very much. Through this organization, we are able to assist our military personnel, our policemen, our firemen, our first responders with special discounts as a thank you for their service through our Curasi Realty Military on the Move program. We have created an incredible training department, and we have a mentor program that is like no other. Established because we've never forgotten the wonderful people who mentored Larry and me along the way. All of these programs are run enthusiastically by our own agents And most recently, our agents created focus groups to come up with ideas to make sure that we stay up to date, meeting all the changes in our industry. There is no stopping us. We currently work with 90 of the most remarkable agents in the business and more joining each week. In a few moments, you will be able to enjoy and celebrate all the agents and our employees of our company on the screen behind me, as they too are celebrating their own anniversary milestones with Curasi Realty. They are truly incredible. We learn from them every day, and their loyalty and dedication, well, there are not enough words to express our gratitude. Our greatest pride is how our broker colleagues take the time to tell us how they love working with our agents. And when consumers call the office and ask for me specifically to tell me that our staff went above and beyond to assist them, that means a lot. They are with us through all good and bad, in personal and in business. They lift each other up through their defeats and their triumphs. They understand and celebrate the culture of our company that when you want success, all conspire in helping you achieve it. And they have fun doing it. They've got talent. We have an employee who has sung at Carnegie Hall. Agents who have lended a helping hand for a top TV show when they built a home for Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And we even have an agent who appeared on her own episode of HGTV's House Hunters. They are artists, they are photographers, they are fishermen, they are philanthropists, and they bring me Boston cream donuts at least once a week. They're musicians and they are incredible. They give back to their communities, and it's not a secret that Curasi Realty has big heart. They raise funds for autism awareness, work in soup kitchens, collect entire meals and gifts to sponsor families during the holidays. They attend heart walks and cancer walks. They help the homeless shelters. They support back to school programs by giving backpacks to thousands of children. And they help each other with cards and collections and inspiration and support through their most difficult times. These are just to name a few. We are proud of them. We're proud of our years, all good years, all made Curasi Realty who we are. They have strength, they have integrity, and they achieve results. Chapter 4, the future. These 20 years have been a remarkable journey, and we find it ironic that we're almost walking into the year 2020, which equals 40. So while no one can predict the future, what we do know is that on October of 2039, you will all be invited to our 40th. I want Larry to come back up here with me, please. There is no end to this story, I'm afraid. But for now, let's enjoy tonight. Larry and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here and celebrating this moment with us tonight. God bless.
Are you hungry? Let's eat and party.